Good morning, Scott School. It is Tuesday, April 6th, and a beautiful day at that. It's been so nice to see the sunny skies and the warmer days. Boys and girls, I want to remind you that as these warmer days come, the cool days stick around sometimes too. So, if you bring a jacket or a coat to school, our Scott School rules are to make sure you wear them unless it is above 50 degrees. So, seeing some shorts and some t-shirts, which is super fun. I love springtime and I love the warm weather, but we want to make sure that you stay warm outside because those recesses in the morning especially can be kind of cool. The other thing, boys and girls, I do want to remind you of is we sometimes have inclement weather in the spring, and inclement weather is rain. And so when it is rainy outside, you may want to come prepared with an umbrella or a rain slicker, something to keep yourself dry and make sure that you wear those to school because, especially if you get picked up after school, that pickup loop wait can be a little lengthy, and I would hate to see you get really wet. And unfortunately, we don't have any place in the building that we can wait for pickup. So, just a friendly reminder about that as well. And the last thing that I want to remind you of is sometimes our playground in the spring gets a bit muddy. So yesterday we did have some rain. You may notice today some soft spots out there. We try so hard not to have blacktop only days, but those muddy spots, we need to keep kids safe and dry and out of the mud. So if you notice those areas, please stay away from those so that your shoes aren't muddy and you don't slip and fall as well. So again, Mrs. Schwartz is here today with our friend, Professor Scott. It's so good to see all of you. I hope you had a wonderful spring break. And now on to Mrs. Schwartz.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Reha. And I agree. A good rain slicker is always good to keep on hand if it's raining out. Good piece of advice there, Mrs. Reha. Professor Scott, I'm so happy you're here with us today. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Schwartz. It's so lovely to join you all. You know, Mrs. Schwartz, I was just thinking, I have been so proud of Scott School students returning from spring break and just being bucket fillers right out the gate yesterday. You know what really fills my bucket? What's that, Professor Scott? When kids are super responsible, especially when they go to the bathroom and they make sure that all of their trash gets right into the wastebasket and they have that zero voice so they don't disturb other classrooms. I've seen so many kids do a wonderful job with this. So remember, please make sure to keep a quiet voice, a zero voice in the bathroom as much as you can. And remember, all of your waste paper products should go into the waste basket. Great advice, Professor Scott. I thought so too. It's been lovely to be with you today. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a terrific Tuesday, Scott School.